in China, we often hear lots of stories from other foreign teachers about really bad experiences that they've had. So we've decided to film some of them so that you could hear them, and if you want to come, not make the same mistake. The first teacher here we're gonna let tell his story comes from Canada. He'd never taught before, and this is his story that he decided to share so that you don't make the same mistakes he did.
Okay, I came to China and I went through a recruiter. Do you want me to say the company name?
Sure, whatever you think is important.
Okay, the company's name was ICN Teach and Travel. When I was going to be coming here, I was told many things, and most of them were untrue. I was told that I would be reimbursed for my visa, and I was told that I would be given money because the school lends money, apparently. This is what I was told. And none of that was true. I did not get reimbursed for my visa, nor did I get lent any money. So I came to a foreign country with no actual knowledge of truth. It was all false. He basically told me what I wanted to hear in order to get me to China so that he could get paid. So if somebody's traveling to China or another country, please beware that you need to get all the facts about traveling there and what happens when you get there. And you need to make sure that you go through a reputable company in order to make sure that you don't end up in a situation where you know nothing and you know nobody and nobody can help you.
How did you meet the recruiter?
I met the recruiter online. I went to a website and it said they would set you up with a job in another country. The countries were Korea and China that I had to pick from, and I picked China.
And did you have an interview with the recruiter?
I had a phone interview with the recruiter, and he made everything seem so pleasant and easy, and things were not as they seemed. They were very difficult when I got here.
And did he give you did you have an interview with the school that you were looking to work at?
Yes, I had an interview with the school, and the video quality was terrible, so the interview was it was very vague. It was not very good.
So you didn't have any chances to ask questions?
I did not have any chances to ask any questions.
What were some of the costs that you weren't prepared for that you needed to have money for when you came?
Food, number one. Taxis, another thing. You need to make sure that when you travel abroad that you know how much a taxi fare is, or you try to haggle with them or barter with them so that you have a fixed price. Because if you don't, then you're gonna wind up being that foreigner who gets cheated. They charge you extensive amounts. I got charged over $500 when I first came to China to go half an hour to another airport.
500 American?
560 yuan.
Oh,
and
so like 80 American, like 80 American.
Yeah, so it was very expensive when they just take advantage of you for not knowing where you are or where you're going to go.
Any other expenses that you needed to pay when you came?
Pillows. I was told when I was coming to China that I would have everything would be provided for me. I'd have bed sheets, I'd have pillows, blankets, and none of which was provided. So I was stuck sleeping on a mattress for a few days.
What is some advice that you have for any foreigners who plan to come and trying to find a recruiter for themselves?
Advice that I would have would be, for one, bring as much money as you can. For two, make sure that you...
How much money do you think?
I think you should bring 5,000 yuan for sure if you're coming to China. At least bring $1,000 of your currency to exchange in order to live comfortably until you get things going. And my advice would be to make sure that you know every detail about what you're doing when you get there, where you're going. Make sure that you're going to the right airport. Try to contact a school or a job or anything that you're going to in China. Try to contact that company directly.
How often do they pay in China? Why do you need $1,000?
I would say that they pay by the month, so you need to make sure that you can last 30 days without starving or getting dehydrated, because you can't consume the water from the taps, so you have to constantly buy water.
Definitely, if you want to come to try to teach at a school, and in this case he said that the Skype wasn't working very well, you really don't even want to talk to the school themselves, because not all schools may be as good as some others. What you really want to do is get the email, WeChat, WhatsApp, any type of communication form with a teacher that works there already, preferably from your own country. I also just helped a Canadian couple come to China to the school I work at, and they had a lot of good questions which I was able to answer. No one will mind. So make sure you talk to another teacher at the school.